everyone, it's Karen. Today I'm going to be doing an entry in the 100 Days of Bible Promises devotional. I got this for Christmas and it's a 100 days project, but it's not consistent or consecutive days, and for me anyways. So today I'm going to be journaling in day 19, and I pulled out some supplies that I'm going to be using. I have this little printable from the Illustrated Faith Print and Pray shop that I'm going to be using. I also am going to be using this Project Life card to cut out one of these little stencil things, or this little die cut that I got from Hobby Lobby. And I'm going to be using this because I think it kind of matches that. So I'm going to be using those. I did get a set of Project Life cards from Tuesday Morning, and I'm just storing the big ones in this big photo box, and then the little ones are in here for like journaling spots or whatever. So that's what I'm using those for. And then I have also this printable that I got from Beautiful Good News Etsy shop, and I just printed it onto clear sticker paper, so I might use this as some layering. This is the 100 Days toolbox. They have 3 sets of these also in the Illustrated Faith Print and Pray shop to go along with this 100 Days of Bible Promises. And so you get 3 sheets, and then I think there's roughly 30, because I think there's 3 toolboxes. So probably roughly 30 or 33 and a third, or however you want to put it, because there's 100 prompts. So I printed this. This is how it comes. This is the full size. And I took it and I shrunk it down to this tiny little size. And what I've been doing is I've been cutting out each word for the day that I'm on, and I've been using it as tabs across the top. So I don't know if you can see. So I just cut them out and put them on a tab across the top so that they're all different, but they're all kind of the same as well. So that's what I've been doing. So I pulled out that. And then I thought it would be fun to use some bubble wrap along with I made this little chart for the VersaMagic chalk inks. So I think I'm going to use this Oasis green with bubble wrap to get some background down, because I think, again, it kind of matches that. So anyways, that's what I plan on doing. And I will go ahead and put you all on fast forward now, and we'll put this page together.
Okay, so I'm going to start by getting a background down on the page, and I'm just using some bubble wrap with the VersaMagic chalk ink in Oasis green. So don't throw away your trash, because you can always use it for something. So, and bubble wrap gives a really neat texture, whether you use it with acrylic paint or inks like I just did. It gives really neat texture to the background. So now I'm going to be using these dies. I apologize for the shakiness of my camera, but I'm just going to be using my Spellbinders manual die cutting machine with this Project Life card to get that little lacy texture. It turned out so cute. And then in the die, since there's so many intricate little parts to the lace, there's this little tool that you can buy from Cricut that you can just poke out all the pieces, the little pieces. So while I had everything out, I just went ahead and did 2 of them. And now I'm cutting out some of the flowers that I had printed on label paper. Uh, I cut them out, and so you didn't have to watch me. I cut that part out of the video. But anyways, I just cut them all out, and I'm going to play with the placement a little bit to see where I want them. And I think I'm going to layer the big piece behind this little bird, but I'm not sure exactly where. So I was just kind of fiddling with which flowers and um, which ones I wanted to put behind the little bird, and where I wanted it and how I wanted it to lay. And then the other ones I'm putting in a few other places around the page. And then I'm getting this little die cut lacy piece that I cut out and just putting it under the bird there. And I'm realizing that they covered up all of my little bubble wrap ink splotches, so I put some more down right there. And then I'll go ahead and put a little bit more at the bottom as well, and then put everything back in place and just to see how it looks and how I want it to be on the page. So once I figure that out, I'll go ahead and cut off a little bit of the stencil there because I don't want it going across the whole page. So I'm just going to cut off a little piece so that it's just under the little bird die cut. And then I'm going to use the Tombow mono multi-liquid glue to get that down. And I don't do glue on every little tiny bit of that little piece there. I just got it in the most important parts to where it would help stick down. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. So then I go ahead and I stick down the rest of these little flower pieces, one on the top there and then one on the bottom right corner. And they do kind of come off the page a little bit, but I cut those little overhang pieces off. And then I decide that I want to have this little bird piece pop up a little bit. So I got these little pop dots. I just got these at the dollar store. They're kind of, I fuss with them a little bit, but I wanted to put them on like the pointy parts of the die cut. And then I'll use a bigger piece of foam adhesive to go across the back right there, so that it just gives it a little bit more dimension. It's not so flat on the page. Just gives it pops off the page like pop dots should. So anyways, I just tear off all the backings there, and then I'm going to just stick him down, try to situate him just so. So here I'm just going to stick down that little Amen printable down there at the bottom, and then highlight the part of the devotional that stood out to me. And then I'm also going to add my journaling here to, to just asking the Lord to help me seek Him above all else, because I know what I'm seeking can only be found in Him. And then I'm going to work on my tab. There I have a bunch of little tabbies that I got from Dayspring, and I just put them all in that little photo box. And then I found this one that I thought matched pretty well. So I'm going to cut off the extra white pieces there, and then again use the Zig Two-Way Glue Pen just to stick it down on the top, and then also on the back to get it stuck down to the page. And then I also decided I wanted to add a little bit of washi, so I'm going to put some down on the bottom. And again, I apologize that I'm out of frame there, but I move it up right there. And so I just put the washi there, and then at the top by the tab part, and put my date stamp on the bottom. I like to date all of my entries, so just I can kind of see when I did it, what I was thinking, maybe relate it to what was going on in the world. So there is a look at my final page. I think the inks and the die cuts matched really well with the colors that were already on the page, and I think it turned out really super cute. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.